Hello, 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 everyone. All right, so it is Thursday. It's time to do some awesome, yummy baking, and I want to talk to you about the newest, fresh, hot, out of the oven bread course that you can still get in on right here, right now. And I am so excited to bring this to you. Oh my gosh, it's great, guys. It's great. So the fall time bread course is still available if you guys want to get in on that action. So depending on where you are right now, turn my volume off there. Depending on where you're watching from. So if you're here on Instagram, shoot me a message and I will shoot you a direct link to get enrolled today. If you're here on Facebook, it's right down below in the comments and it's in the description, and the same for YouTube, y'all. So, all right, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oops. I got one more group to pull up, guys. Y'all, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, like, I'm so excited, y'all. I really, really am. I'm so excited. Oh my God. So, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Okay. So let me tell you about what I have set up for you guys. So I started baking about 2 months ago, and I put together an entire brand new from scratch course just for you, specially designed around honoring our ancestors and the history, and just having so much fun in the kitchen, baking up a storm, and giving you all of those beautiful extra benefits and magic and the history lessons and all the things that go into it to bring out a brand new course, nothing like it ever before, of its kind, taking a whole brand new leap to what I'm bringing you in all of my future courses, okay? So I amped up the energy on this course to a level I've never done before. I am so proud of what I've put together. I have to take just 1 second. I'm not someone that brags I don't brag. I will always downplay what I've done. And y'all, what I have accomplished with this course is pretty much nothing short of extraordinary. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. Yeah. All right, so in this course, I'm actually all done up. So this is in honor of like decorating and getting dressed up for the holidays, like for now my brain and my tongue are not working together. So dressing up for, say, like Halloween, and just having fun and being that kid again and embracing that inner child inside of us all, just a smidgen. And y'all, it really, really is great, okay? But on top of that, it's not just about Halloween. I'm dressed up in honor of our ancestors as well. So I literally have a corset on. I had a corset on for, probably a good month when it got all said and done. And it was really fun. It really was. And it was so funny watching some of my neighbors come over. I'd be like, full corset, full dress, the whole shebang. And they're like, what are you doing? Oh my God, this is so much fun. Like, I love this about you. And so like they'd come over and I wouldn't be like in full costume mode. And they're like, oh, dang it, I missed it. Like, I'm sorry, I'll be back in costume again tomorrow. But y'all, it's been so much fun putting this course together. I'm so excited to invite you along to come and join me. So the doors are open for limited enrollment. Now, what I mean by limited enrollment is that I only have a handful of seats available. So once you get access to this course, my dear, you get lifetime access. And what that means is, for as long as I offer this course, you get access to it, including all of the updated material. As I go along and update this course from time to time to make it even that much more better. Yeah. So I'm so excited. All right, and just so you know, I'm going to teach you some awesome stuff today about bread baking, but I'm so excited I can't help it. I have to talk to you about the brand new Fall Time Bread course. So this is the only time I'm ever going to offer this course at the price that I'm offering it at. And yet, y'all, I started this off as a mini course, and I'm going to have to go back and change that because this is not a mini course. I mean, full honesty. It is set up a little bit differently than what I usually would send out, but you know what? It's great. It really is great. So I'm really proud. I'm proud. Like, I'm not trying to brag or be like, oh my God, like, come and buy my like brand new course or this or that. I'm actually very excited for this course. This course is stellar, okay? I'm not trying to like honk my horn too much, but I'm really proud. And I'm really excited to have you come join me. So go check it out. So Facebook, click the link down below, and Facebook and YouTube, click the link down below, and here on Instagram, shoot me a DM, and I will shoot you a direct link to go directly over to the course to check it out, okay? So, yeah, y'all, it's so much fun. So in this course, we are making a whole bunch of, most of the recipes are based on a half wheat formula. Now, what that means is they are beautiful, whole wheat, nutty, rich, but they're still fluffy, light, and delectable, like a white bread, okay? I'm gonna teach you how to make 8 different breads in this course, along with walking you through the history and the benefits that come from baking homemade bread. Did you know that baking homemade bread improves your whole health? It actually can. Now, before I go into any of the benefits of homemade bread, I want to point out I am not a medical expert. I'm just a forever student of studying and learning how everything in this world, inside ourselves, all works together. I am a student of many different cultures, of many different time periods. I love to look into the history and see what events were happening, whether there was a natural disaster that had happened, or there were certain hardship situations in certain regions that suddenly created this need for certain traditions, certain rules, certain laws to go into place that have actually handed down over the generations and over thousands of years till they finally reach us, and we still incorporate these same practices into our daily lives because something happened way back when and then went, hey, you know what? People can't live like that. Hey, you know what? Everybody's getting sick and we need to fix that. And speaking of fixing that, I need to adjust this one camera just a little bit. Yeah, we gotta fix that camera just the tiniest little bit. All right, so y'all, I will do my best to keep up with comments as they come in. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing the comments as they come in. Okay, so I gotta pull up my other screen because I can't see my comments. All right, so that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Y'all. Okay, so it's just, yeah, it just is. All right, hey Faith, how are you? I see the comments now. I can see the comments. All right, so y'all, it's just so exciting. It really is. What is wrong with the lighting on this one camera? so weird. I can't get it in the right place. All right. So, yeah. So here's how it works. I host my bread courses on a separate platform from my website. So at the moment, you can't go directly there. I've got to fix a link on my website so that you can go directly over to the course to check it out from there. And I will have that fixed and up later tonight. But I had to get live with you guys and just tell you all about the amazing things that you can learn in this course. So you can still snag and get in on this course. And this is a perfect, amazing opportunity for you to get in on this brand new course, okay? Brand new, hot out of the oven. And this is perfect for Thanksgiving, okay? Absolutely perfect for Thanksgiving. So if you enroll today, you get instant access to the course, honey. Instant access to the whole course. You can go through all the mindsets. You can go through all the limited time restraints, problems that we face in our daily lives. Now, I'm talking about bread in this course, but I'm teaching you lifetime skills in these additional additives in this course because I understand how challenging it can be sometimes to really show up and be 100% you in your life, okay? I get it. I'm human. I've been there too, and I still find myself there to this very day. There are many times in my life that I will find that I have somehow overwhelmed myself with all of the things that I've decided to take on. And in the moment, I did it out of grace and out of passion and love of my heart. But then in hindsight, you get doing all the things, and then you go, hey, wait a second, why do I have, 50 pots on the stove, sort of to say? Like, how did this happen? And it's overwhelming. And at that point in time, that is when all of the horrible things start setting in, and it affects us mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, which is one reason why mindset and me teaching mindset lessons all the time to you guys, alongside with the baking and even the jewelry making that I do, is so fundamentally important. Because when you're so wrapped up in the problems happening in your life that you can't enjoy those basic necessities and those basic things that bring you love, happiness, and joy in your heart and in your home, then life sucks. For the lack of a better way to put it right this very minute, life kind of sucks. And even I have to go back and revisit my own advice that I give to you to help put my own life and my own health and mind and heart and soul and my business back into alignment with my home and my family. Yeah. Like, seriously, it's like a complicated web of how everything all fits together. So, hi, baby. Are you going to say hello? Claire wants to say hi. And yes, as with almost all of my lives, sit. You will find my kiddos in a couple of the training videos because let's face it, I do, for the most part, all video course lessons and classes. That is how I teach the best, okay? That is what comes the easiest and the most natural to me, when I can just talk to you and I can show you exactly how it's going. And personally, I'm one of these people, I need to do, see, and hear all at the same time in order to truly learn what is going on. So I love putting my actual classes, my actual bakes out to you in video format. However, that means if my kids happen to jump up in the camera with me, or say I have a mistake that happens in the kitchen, yeah, it's either going to stay there or I'm going to have to restart everything over from the very beginning. And I don't enjoy doing that. So I would just rather show you real life instead. Now, yes, I am a very happy-go-lucky, very active kind of person, which means that, you know, I generally have a pretty high energy on most of my videos. And I don't really know why I'm going off on this, but this is what I'm going off about. This is what we're talking about, obviously. How about we get back on track? Okay, so next year, when I reopen the doors for enrollment to this course, it will be at least double its current price. So, my friends, as of right now, there's 2 payment options because I understand how challenging the pocketbook can be sometimes, okay? And I want to make this easier for you to invest in you so that you can truly show up and start living that dream life that you deserve and that you desire, okay? Keep the arms in check, please. Please, Clara, or you'll have to go back upstairs. Okay? All right. So,
I'm gonna crack an egg on you.
No, not right now. Later, though. Okay, here. Nope. You're distracting me. Okay. Nope, you don't touch. Okay, so next year this price will be at least double, if not more, because I'm telling you, I pumped so much into this that it's not even funny. Hey, Stace, how are you, my dear? So you can get into the fall time bread course right now at full price for $130, or make it a little easier on you. You can do it for 2 payments of $79, okay? I will never release this course at this price again, guys. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying. And I'm not gonna lie, this course, it's a steal. It's a steal at that price. I'm just being honest. Okay, go play or you're gonna get in trouble. Do you want your pancakes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
With the syrup.
The syrup? Okay. They're in the fridge. Can you pull them out for me? And I will get them done for you and Ellie. Okay? All right. Master of distraction. Right? Yeah? Okay. So, my dears, go check it out. So, I have the link available here on Facebook and on YouTube in the description down below. I will also include it in the comments on YouTube when we get all said and done, because I want to make it the easiest I can in order to get you to the right place to enroll. Now, come Thanksgiving, enrollment closes, guys. Okay? Enrollment is closing at Thanksgiving because I don't know about y'all, but come Thanksgiving, fall's over and it's Christmas season and we're going to move into all our Christmas bakes. But I want to set you up for the most phenomenal Thanksgiving ever. I mean, even if you've never made bread before, please stop throwing things. Even if you've never made bread before, honey, I will teach you. I will teach you the step-by-step process in order to make your own homemade breads. All right, I'm going to pop these pancakes from last night in the microwave for my girls. Hang on.
Always watching. Oh,
Now,
see.
You down. All right. So, just in case, I just realized I never introduced myself. So, for those of you, stop.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay, now.
Oh, my shoulder.
Homage, child. Okay. So if
my shoulder.
I apologize. I wasn't trying to. All right. So if this is the first time we have met, my name is Crystal, and I am the proud owner. Stop.
I'm gonna watch me.
No, stop. Stop touching. Okay, I have a touch screen over here, and my daughter is like trying to push buttons. I'm like, no. These are lives at the Imeson household, y'all. This is live at Milled Artistry with two little girls, okay? Okay, so I gotta pull this back up, guys.
So what? What could we do? What could we do? What could we do?
I don't know. How can we make this easier, Claire?
By taking the shirt off.
No. We don't talk like that. Okay, she has a very crude sense of humor, guys. I'm just gonna let you know. So she says a lot of inappropriate jokes. But then she's only 5 and she doesn't understand a lot of things. All right. So anyway, this is my daughter, Clara. She is one of my little babies. I have 2 kids that stay at home with me, and I work from home, y'all. So life gets a little interesting, especially on my lives, but I like doing live. So this is how we roll. Hang on. Clara, can you go help Ellie? She needs your help. She needs your help. Go help her. No. Go help Ellie. Hey, go help Ellie. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Crystal. I am the proud co-owner and founder of Milled Artistry. I'm your resident home baker, mindset coach, jewelry maker, designer, woodworker, magic weaving, witchy country kitchen gal. Okay, so let me take care of my kids. Okay, go sit down. So y'all, life gets nuts around here, and I want to make it a whole lot easier for you than it was for me in the very beginning, because I understand how nutsy life can get sometimes, y'all. And it's beautiful, it's fun. Life never gets boring, that's for absolute sure. And y'all, I'm so excited. So enrollment closes on Thanksgiving, because let's face it, there's no way you're gonna make all 8 breads come Thanksgiving afterwards, okay? And this is limited, okay? Limited. All right, so please go check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. And y'all are just amazing, okay? You really are. I'm so proud of you guys. Some of you guys have accomplished some of the most amazing things this last while, and I'm honored to be a part of that. I'm so honored that I've been able to help you in some of that, and I want to help you even more. So if you have never baked bread, or possibly you have struggled in the past, gave up, but you still have the dream of wanting to bake bread, honey, this course is going to do that for you. Oh my gosh, it's so great. Okay, kids are good. Okay, take it to the table. Ellie, take it to the table. Here's your pancake. Yes, Ellie's still in her Halloween costume because she loves being a witch. So, and she's 3. So, as long as she's happy, I don't care. What? No, that's enough. I put enough on there.
No, I mean syrup on the table. We won't touch it. I promise.
You won't touch it. You promise you just want it on the table, really? I don't believe you, but if that works, that works. Okay. All right. So I'm going to teach you how to make all of these beautiful whole wheat multi-grains breads that are beautiful, fluffy, sliceable, delicious. They are I've got our quick breads on there, but I also have our, Ellie, you're distracting me with your pointy hat. All right, but they are also, I've got all of our traditional breads on there where I will walk you through how to make basic sandwich bread, or how to turn that basic sandwich bread and turn it into what looks like a work of art, and a beautiful specialty bread that you can serve out instead, only with simple little tricks and differences between one to the next. And you'll be shocked how easy and quick it is to change your bread up into a decorative loaf bread versus a sandwich bread. And your family's gonna love it, your friends are gonna love it, you're gonna love it, and I want you to be so proud when you get all said and done. So brand new, had troubles in the past before, or you've got some experience, honey, You can make every single one of these breads that I teach you in this course. Every single one of them. Every one of them. I know you can. I know you can. So if you follow the directions and you work with me side by side, virtually in our classes, I know you can find success in your own baking, okay? I know you can. You're amazing. You're beautiful. I believe in you. And if you don't already believe in yourself, damn it, honey, you should. You need to start believing in yourself. And this is a great chance for you to start investing in you, because you are the most important person in your own life. As I teach in my mindset classes, inside this course, and even just live here with you now. Whew, I gotta breathe. Hang on. I need a drink.
I need to die.
Okay, but you must scooch, because your big old hat is in the way. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can we take the hat off, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That'll help. Thank you. All right. So, in order for you to show up for your family, those that depend on you, for your friends, for your neighbors, your community, for your boss or your employees, depending on your own unique situation, you have to take care of yourself first. And it is not selfish, a bad kind of selfish, in order to take care of your own needs and your own wants before any and everyone else. And I get it, honey. I know that sounds so contradictory to what most of us have been taught and raised in our lives. We've all been taught to put others first, others' needs first. But the truth is that we can't truly show up and take care of others' needs, the things that they actually need, not the wants, those needs, if we're not taking care of ourselves. So as I tell you in this course, if you are only operating at 50% of you, you've only got 50% of your energy levels, you've only got 50% of your mind actually capable of focusing on the project or the thing that you're doing, if you are only 50% emotionally available, if you're only 50% physically able to do the job, then you're only going to be able to approach that job or that moment at 50%. And that is the best that you have for that day, at that moment, in that exact time. But say you took 5 minutes that morning before you started the day. Stop touching buttons. If you only took 5 minutes maybe first thing that morning, say if you've got kids like you took 5 minutes first thing in the morning before the kids woke up, and you just took that walk out in the field or up into the mountains, or whatever it is for your case. You went on that little hike, or you went for a run, or maybe you sat down and enjoyed a good book. Doing that one thing sets you up in the right mind space. It helps clear away all the clutter in your mind. It helps get rid of stress off your shoulders. It helps put you back into alignment so that you can actually show up more in those moments. So instead of only being able to show up at 50%, you're able to maybe start showing up maybe 55, and the next day 60, and so on forth. And it builds up and it builds up by taking care of yourself, your personal needs before those others ahead of you. You are able to show up in the moment, be present in the moment, and to be able to truly give your all in those moments more so. And the longer that you do it, the more you're able to actually show up. Like, seriously, how many of you, or can you relate to having those things that are going on in your own personal life? Maybe your kids are running and laughing. I use kids as an example a lot just because I'm a mom. But, take your own example. Those people in your lives. They're laughing and they're having a good time. And maybe you're stuck behind your computer and you're like, trying to finish the work. And you're like, guys, can you just shut up? Just be quiet. I can't think. I'm that person. I am that person a lot. All right. Honest. I'm a very honest person. If you've never met me before, you're going to quickly learn that I'm a very open and very honest person. What you see is what you get with me. And I will always show up and be the best that I can for you because you are important. And I do believe in treating others in the way that I want to be treated myself. So I show up for you because I respect you. I believe in you and I know you can do this. Say what? What? It's not all gone. There's a whole bunch on there.
No.
Okay, y'all. Don't start that. All right. So take care of yourself. Invest in you so that you can actually show up for those around you that need and that actually need you. Okay? There you go. Okay, y'all. So I will teach you how to make all these beautiful quick breads. I will teach you how to make basic bread, and I will teach you how to make those beautiful ornate breads that will truly leave your family wowed. Like they will walk in and go, holy crap, that is like a masterpiece. That is so beautiful. Like that, like, can I have a piece? Can I have a piece? They won't know whether to take a picture of it or whether they want to just eat it, or possibly a bit of both. All right, so even if you've never made bread, I can teach you how to do that. And it's going to look absolutely beautiful. Sorry, there's that. All right, so y'all, you've got this. You've got this, okay? So go check it out. Link is down below. Instagram, shoot me a DM, and I will send you the direct link to get in to the enrollment for this course. It's great. And remember, you have two payment options. You have your pay in full option at $130, or you've got the two pay option at $79. I have to keep refreshing my page over here, y'all. So, y'all, it's great. It's great. And I will have the link fixed over on our main website page later tonight. So I'll be working on that actually as soon as I get done with our live today. Okay? All right. So, y'all, I'm so excited. So excited. All right. So if you enroll today, honey, you can get instant access, okay? You don't have to wait. You're going to get the whole course right here, right now, just instant access if you enroll today. And you can immediately go into the classes upon purchasing and start going through the step-by-step process, okay? I will teach you all the basics that you need to know. So if you're just beginning, I've got you covered. If it's been a while and maybe you're a little rusty and you need some refreshers, I've got you covered. Or if you've got some experience, we've got you covered too. From making your basics all the way up to some of those more ornate and artful kind of breads that look complicated, they look like they took forever, but I'll teach you how to do it in very little time. In retrospect, seriously. So my big harvest wheat bundle, like I've done it for years and years, and I don't do it very often. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't do it very often, and I'm actually gonna be sending some pictures out to you guys because I haven't actually shared any of the actual bread baking pictures or little snippets from the course yet. like I've just been too busy, yo. I've been busy. And the whole time I've been like, oh, I don't know, did I catch this picture right? Yo, I get in my own like mind space too. I get in my own head space too. You know, there's pros and cons to all of these things, all right, y'all? And so I have to work on my own mind space, my own mindsets and affirmations and all the things, no different than y'all do have to. So you're not alone in these things, and I just, y'all, it's great. It's great. Okay, so my harvest wheat bundle. There have been some of the ways that I've made this particular wheat bundle that have taken me 3 hours just for shaping. All right, 3 hours. That's a lot of investment. That's an all-day process. Because a traditional bread, just the basics of a traditional bread, take on average about 3 hours to make. Okay, especially the particular one that I am teaching you. It takes 3 hours. Now, that doesn't mean, I don't want to scare you when I say 3 hours, okay? I don't want to scare you. So, what that means is from start to finish. But there's only 10, 15 minutes of hands-on time during that whole process. And that's just your pulling out all of your ingredients. That is your basic mixing, kneading, and cleaning things up, okay? That is what that 10 to 15 minutes takes. You know, and little things like putting it in the oven, pulling it out of the oven, putting your bread onto your drying racks. The actual shaping of the wheat bundle does take time though, okay? But the way I show you in our fall time bread course is not gonna take you 4 hours like it used to, okay? Yeah, I've simplified the process dramatically compared to how I used to do it when it was a full, very complicated, intricate, beautiful, but very intricate and time-consuming braided loaf, multiple braided loaves all put together, and then you had to make all the wheat berries on the top, and it took hours to do the actual shaping. And the way I teach you in this course, you can do it in about 15 minutes, okay? So how long it takes you is really just going to depend on you and how many wheat stalks you want to add to yours, okay? And how many wheat berries, how many little snippets you want to put into it. So you can make it more than what I teach you, but you can also make it simpler and even lesser than what I have, and it's still going to be phenomenal, okay, phenomenal. All right, so y'all, you've got this. You have got this, and with the holidays literally right around the corner, oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot believe Thanksgiving is in a week. Thanksgiving is in a week. How did that happen? Like, how is it already almost Thanksgiving? Like, this year has been a whirlwind. It has gone by so fast. Like, I look at the clock and I'm like, oh my God, like, how is it that, how did it already get to be this time of the day? And, you know, baking is one of those ways. It's one of those benefits that comes from baking homemade breads, especially handcrafted breads that I teach, that has a way of helping relieve the stress. And there's actual evidence behind what I'm going to tell you. So it is a repetitive thing, kneading your bread. And even like with the wheat bundle, it is also meditative in order to just do the actual shaping of the wheat bundle, because it's repetitive. You're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again, which puts you into a meditative state because you stop thinking about everything else going on around you, okay? It helps refocus the mind. It flips you from your backwards thinking to your forwards thinking, okay? And if you're having a hard time doing that, honey, just remember that you can breathe through anything. And I'm actually being quite serious. So if you're trying to bake your bread and like everything's going on around you and there's so much noise and chaos or everything's happening and all you want to do is just clock out for a minute, here's what you do. You just breathe through it. And all you do is breathe in through your nose, hold it, think of all of those things that you want to let go of, and just forcefully breathe it out through your mouth. And if you repeat this 3 times, well, first, the very first time that you do it, it actually resets your brain physically from using its backwards thinking, which is where you hold all of your fear and past events in your life, and switches you back up to your forward thinking, okay? So that you're back in the present moment. You're not in danger anymore. You're not in those old situations that used to freak you out or have left some scars behind in the process. And this also helps you get over traumas and all those beautiful things that come along with a healing journey. Now, I talk about healing journeys all the time because essentially I am just one massive healing journey and have been for many, many years. Okay. But when you're in your forward thinking, you're present right here in this very moment. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter what you used to be afraid of or what you have become afraid of. You're just right here, present in the moment, and you don't have all the other distractions happening. All those things that you haven't finished yet, that massive checklist. You're not thinking about that. You're not thinking about all of the different things that are happening around you, like outside around you, outside your view. You're just thinking about what's right in front of you. That's your forward thinking. That's present thinking, okay? Repeat that breathing exercise 3 times, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and each time you exhale, you're releasing negative thoughts, emotions, beliefs as you blow it out. And you are essentially blowing it back out to the universe, back to the void from whence it came, and letting it leave your body, physically and spiritually, okay? That also pulls out those not so present feelings emotionally, mentally, and physically, and spiritually that we all experience. And, you know, the benefits of doing this, first, okay, if you do that 3 times, I done lost what I was saying. Okay, 1, first breath, it switches you back up here to your forward thinking. 3 breaths actually calms and relieves you, okay? It helps reduce the stress levels and all the things that are happening in your life. Do it 6 times, and it can lower your heart, your blood pressure, your heart rate. It helps physically calm your body down. And that right there can be a lifesaver sometimes, especially when you've had a rough day, okay? So that you're not like losing your cool on your family and everything else going on. All right, so I teach you these things inside the course. Now, each one's a nice little sizable snippet, and you know, they're easy to get through. The course videos average 10, maybe 15 minutes. I try to keep them as close to 10 minutes as possible. The bakes generally are 15 to 20 minutes. Very few of the other classes are over or even hit 10 minutes, okay? So they're like 8 minutes long. They're nice little snippets. They're easy to get through. And it's fun. Okay, y'all, I need some more coffee. Because obviously I haven't had enough yet. Right? I'm burning energy I have not yet created. Okay, so that is some of the benefits that actually comes from baking your homemade bread. Some other benefits that come from it is the actual physical energy effort, that you put into it. So it actually gives you an exercise in the same process. I've got to tweak these cameras just a little bit because I'm barely in this camera and I'm like off to the side in this camera. Okay. All right. So it gives you an actual workout in the process. And when you work out, when you actually get your blood pumping, it releases endorphins into your bloodstream, which is essentially nature's happy pill. So if you're depressed or just having a hard time getting the energy up to do the things that you need to do, working out, moving your body, physically moving your body, actually gets things in movement. It helps relieve stress. It helps relieve aches and pains like muscles and joints. And it improves your overall physical health, okay? But then on top of it, homemade bread psychologically is connected to us because bread has been a part of our diets since Neolithic man. Y'all, the oldest remnants of bread char that has ever been found that I am aware of in recent years dates back to roughly 10,000 BC. No, 14,000 BC. Up until that charred remnant showed up, was found and discovered, it was believed that man started baking homemade bread roughly about 10,000 BC. Y'all, that's a long time ago. But see, that one char from a Neolithic campsite, that char bread from a Neolithic campsite did was it changed what historians traditionally believed about when we started baking. So bread is the first bake that really ever happened for mankind. Now the early breads were flatbreads, and then it progressed up into sourdough breads and to now what we call yeast breads and quick breads, which is really amazing. But prior to that discovery, it was believed that man went from being a hunter-gatherer to a farmer to a baker. But the reality of it was that they were hunter-gatherers, then bakers, then they started farming so that they could cultivate all that beautiful wheat, because bread is just phenomenal and amazing. And it helps simplify many problems in their daily life. Okay? Really awesome. It is the foundation for our modern civilizations. Bread has seen the rise of nations and the fall of nations. It has been at the very center of national riots and uproars. Say the French Revolution. Does anyone remember that little piece of history? Did you remember your world history? French Revolution started over a wheat depression, all right? Wheat took a hit that year, dramatically so, which spiked the prices of wheat so much that people couldn't afford to buy bread anymore. And at that point in time, bread was the main source of nutrients. People lived on bread and beer. Bread and beer was a person's diet. So, for example, during roughly this particular time frame, the average diet for your average person was a quarter loaf of bread for breakfast, with maybe a little bit of butter. Then for lunch, another quarter loaf of bread with maybe a little bit of fresh vegetables. And if you were really fortunate and lucky, you got a little bit of piece of meat. And then for dinner, another quarter loaf of bread with a chunk of cheese. That was the average food that was intaken at that particular time for everyone, really. Even in homes of royalty, if you put a spread out and there was no bread, that meal was a disappointment and not seen as much. Buddy, no, I don't think so. You've got yourself a good toy, Dad. He was trying to drag it along. Sorry. Puppy. What can I say? All right. Clarabelle, don't do that. Not a good idea. All right. So, you know, bread really is at our fundamental basics. It is so deeply rooted not only in our history, but also in our genetics. So y'all embrace that beautiful part of our ancestralhood, our history, and how our bodies are actually now developed in order to be. That did not come out of my mouth the way I was thinking it in my head. We're just going to move on. We're just going to move on. Okay. So, during that particular time frame, French Revolution time frame, your bread, so for your lower course, let's see. So, a bread loaf was averaged in weight anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds, and it depended on if you were getting a household bread or a wheaten bread. Most of those were closer to 4 pounds, and you know, that's a huge amount of bread to be eating in a day. So essentially, if you were to cook up one of our breads, our modern bread averages 1 pound 8 ounces, which is 1.5 pounds. So essentially, your meal would be one whole loaf of bread every day, with just a little bit of butter, a little bit of cheese, maybe some veggies and some fruits on the side. And if you're super lucky, you got that one little tiny slice of meat every now, once a day. Okay? Yeah, that was the average diet for everyone. Truly, everyone. So, when the wheat harvest failed during that particular time frame, it was extremely difficult, extremely hard on anyone of any lower class standing. And even the upper class society homes, they too had to kind of buckle down. And the Revolutionary War, the French Revolution, the French War, not the French War, you guys know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean at this point. It started because of the wheat failure that year. That's what started it. And it was because people literally could not afford to eat, okay? And I'll tell you, there's been some nutsy things that have happened in our history from all the way around the world that have affected how breads are made because of those particular crop failures, and how essentially important bread is in our lives. And still to this day, we still eat a loaf of bread, y'all. And bread also actually includes everything that is made with wheat. So all the way down to, say, your pastries actually formed from bread baking. Noodle making formed from bread making. you know, even like tortilla wraps and things like that. Those are a type of flatbread, y'all. So, y'all, we eat a lot of bread. We eat a lot of bread, okay? And it's about time that if you don't already know how to, it's about time you learn how to, right? Because when those economic hardships and those crop failures happen, I'll give you the tools on how to fix that. All right, y'all. I hope you'll come and join me over on Fall Time Breads. So this course I've literally poured my heart and soul into. Doors are only open for enrollment for one more week. I will be closing the doors for enrollment on Thanksgiving. And y'all, if you, like, seriously, get in today so that you can learn the basics and start making up some amazing breads. So you can actually go through and make up one or even two of these breads every single day and throw them in your freezer, and then all you got to do is pull them out, you know, Thanksgiving morning and serve out this phenomenal, you know, beautiful amount of bread for your Thanksgiving meal. Like, seriously, it's awesome. It's great, okay? So, y'all, I am going to leave you today. Go check it out. Fall Time Breads. And it's still labeled a mini course, but I'm going to tell you straight up right now, this is no longer a mini course because I just couldn't do a mini course on it. I wanted to give you a full-fledged course, and I wasn't able to finish the course last year. So I made a whole brand new course, and the course I started working on last year will be coming out next year as our Fall Time Bread course, Bread 2 course. So it is a more advanced bread course that will be coming out next year, side by side along with this course. But remember, I will never offer this course at this price again. Okay, guys? I'm just telling you. So I put the price down as low as I absolutely possibly could, because I understand the struggle and the challenge right now that our economy has caused us. And baking homemade bread not only helps improve your physical health because you're getting that physical workout, but you're also filling your body with actual hearty wheat nutrition. And you are in control. You are in command, honey, to what you put into your foods, okay? And that means that if you don't want preservatives in your food, you don't put preservatives in your food, and then you no longer are causing those chemical imbalances and all the side effects that come from eating preservatives all the time. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right. But it also improves your digestive system. It improves your heart health. It improves your mind, because you're getting all those essential fatty acids that come out of the wheat itself, including, depending on the type of oil that you put in, oil or your baking fat that you add to your bread, such as olive oil, is really rich in essential fatty acids, which our body needs. Essential fatty acids are essentially like lotion for your body, moisture for your body from the inside out. It lubricates your joints. It keeps your skin looking beautiful and radiant. It also improves your mind, because your mind, your brain, your physical brain is made up mostly of fatty tissue. Yeah, it's made up of all those essential fatty acids. Okay, so y'all feed yourself some yummy goodness, okay? And I need a drink. On top of it, it makes you feel amazing, because you get that beautiful meditative wuxia zen moment, okay, where you get to check out the world. You can let go of thinking about all the 50 billion things going on around you. You're no longer thinking about the past. You're thinking right here in the present moment. And that allows you to be more present in the moments in your life as they're happening. So as your family or your friends or your loved ones are around you, you can actually just clock out of working or whatever it is that you have going on, sit down and enjoy the moment. Yeah. If you're anything like me, that's a big one. That's a big one for me, okay? To actually just be present in the moments in the lives of my family, my friends, my loved ones. That is something I strive to get a little bit closer to every single day. And honestly, I've come mountains in that particular process over the years of starting to take care of myself versus taking care of everything else and leaving nothing for myself at the end of the day. By taking care of yourself first, by just taking care of yourself, guys, we're just going to leave it at that. It allows you to actually show up in your family's lives, your friends, and the loved ones around you, and those that depend on you, more so than you could have the day before. And I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to be saying. So it allows you to show up more, okay? But also, when you improve your physical health and you take those meditative moments, it also helps heal your heart and your spirit or spiritual side. And I'm not going into religion. Spiritualism has nothing to do with religion, okay? Spiritualism, in the simplest form, refers to, no, when I say spiritualism, I'm talking about you, okay? I'm talking about you as an actual person, like deep down inside at the end of the day when the lights are out and it's just you laying there in bed with nothing but your own thoughts and darkness all the way around. It's who you are. It's the thoughts that fill your mind. It's what your heart is crying out to do. It is the actions that you take in your daily life, those core values of and what you truly believe deep down into the core. It doesn't matter what anyone's ever told you or what you've been taught to believe. It's those deep down feelings of right versus wrong or how you show up in the world. It's the real you. That is your spirit, okay? In the simplest form, nothing to do with religion. All right. And I point out the religion part because it's often associated with it, but that's simply because religion is a part of spiritualism. But it has nothing to do with religion when you're just talking about your spiritual self, okay? It is what you believe, what you fully practice out in real life, okay? It's who you are, essentially deep down in your core. All right, so when you put all those things into alignment, bread baking can help you put all that back into alignment because it gives you those meditative moments. You are physically moving your body, you are physically nourishing your body, and you are clocking out and you are cleaning the slate essentially when you are doing the kneading process, or in say such as the harvest wheat loaf. You are back in that meditative moment once again while you're doing the intricate shaping. And y'all will be amazed. I'm going to send some pictures out to you guys, okay? I will be posting out pictures, and maybe I'll find one of the little like short videos that I was making up for this course and send that out to you over the next day or so. I really hope you guys will come and join me. It's great. So remember the link. Hang on. The link here for Instagram. You've got to shoot me a DM until later tonight, and I will have a backup available on my main website, meltartistry.com. You can find that link up in my bio. But just shoot me a DM, okay? Shoot me a DM, and I'll get you that direct link so you can go straight over there. And then on Facebook, I can't move at the moment. That's enough. Okay, on Facebook and on YouTube, the link is down in the description, and it's also in the comments, okay? So y'all have an amazing day. Remember, enrollment for this year, limited enrollment. There's only a few seats available, and the doors are closing, okay? Doors are closing, y'all. So hurry and get in on this action. You can't force it in there, though.
I want all my space.
Well, that's as far over as it goes. Okay, so enroll at full pay, $130, and then you're all said, done. And I'm telling you, this course is worth 3-4 times this amount. Okay, and that's not just me saying it. It's worth a whole hell of a lot more. But I want to make this as easy and as accessible to you as I possibly can. It's $130 full pay, or save yourself a little, you know, on your pocketbook right here this month and do the 2-pay option of $79. So y'all swing over and check it out. So I do host my courses on a separate hosting platform. So that's why I've got to fix the link on our main website. Please don't. Okay. And yeah, so if you want to go over to our course platform, it is mild-artistry-s-school.teachables.com, which is a mouthful, hence why shoot me a message. Okay, baby girl, please stop. Okay, y'all, I gotta get back to these guys. Okay, I love you, and you have got this. Okay, so if you have any questions, please drop them down below. I'm happy to answer all of your questions, and I will see you a little later because we've got some jewelry to make too, right? Right? Okay, until then, see you, my beautiful, and get baking and have an amazing day. And enjoy the holidays.
Tick-tock now.
And homemade bread can actually help relieve the stress of that. But also, with the coming holidays, you can actually use these breads that I teach you in the Fall Time Bread course to knock out your Christmas list. How awesome is that, right?
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
I love you guys.
Slice.
We'll see you.
Go.